Hello, my name is Gwen Edwards. The quilt behind me is Aching Absence, Hugs Missed in the Pandemic. It's made with all recycled and repurposed materials. The quilt top and the backing is old recycled lining from Roman blinds, so it's quite faded, and the original lines from the rods of the Roman blind show up like a timeline. On top of that, I've appliqued hugs. So this top one here, this uses 1950s tablecloth with machine applique and embroidery, and it also has a line of Hardinger embroidery down the centre, running through the middle finger. And I learnt later that this finger is really important in yoga, as this is the Shunya mudra, all about absence and emptiness and void. So it was quite by coincidence that I lined this up with the line of Hardinger embroidery. And then below that there is another pair of arms. It's quite difficult to see at this distance, but again that's just using needle turn applique, as is the other pair, and this time it uses a less faded part of the same Roman blind fabric. On top of that I've embroidered extra hugs, so the hugs overlay and overlap, and the quilting is also then mirroring those arms. So for each embroidered or appliqued arm there are lines that shoot off down the sides and through the centre, really echoing and mirroring the pressure of a hug and the impression, the memory that we all have of different people's hugs. I think even with our eyes closed, we know who is hugging us quite instinctively. So this is about the power and the memory of within a hug. And then I've just bound it's self-bound, so just turned the back round to the front to bind the quilt. It's a real favourite of mine. It's actually only the second quilt that I've ever made, and quite surprised I entered it into the PACWA South, so the Professional Art Quilters Alliance South online exhibition, Art Quilts Going Forward, and it was selected. And I also entered it as an article into the Curated Quilts Journal, issue 15, and again that was selected as an article there. So I was really quite chuffed. It seemed to capture an idea around what we had all been missing during the pandemic. Thank you.